And welcome back to the channel. On this video, I'm going to be riding the Lyric Graffiti X, as you see it right there. Looking awesome on an awesome sunny day. So now that we've got work out of the way, we can have fun and do a little ride here. I thought I would just do a ride around here, rip around and kind of get a little more used to the bike. I still haven't ridden it that many times, and hopefully this camera angle is okay. I want to make sure you can see the speed and all. Not that I'm gonna ride 50 miles an hour or anything, but still. Let me just tilt this down just a hair. We'll see how that looks. I hope that's good. Hope you can see the speed. So here we go. So I usually ride, unless I'm in a really slow neighborhood, I usually ride around in pedal assist 9, which is the highest level that we can be at. And that way I got enough get up and go if I want it. If I don't need to use it all, I won't. If I'm on a bike path, like a bike trail or something like that, there's no way I would go in pedal assist 9. It just goes too fast. The throttle is going to be too much. So we'll check out the foliage down here if there's anything left. It's getting to the point now where we are losing our leaves quickly. Right now, though, it's crazy. So I'm recording this on Wednesday, November the 7th at about 2 o'clock, or not 2 o'clock, about 1:30 in the afternoon. And it's about 62 degrees right now. So I think we were only supposed to go to 62. So I don't know. I think we're going to go a little more than that. I think we're going to get closer to 65. Got some steep hills right here. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is straight up. This bike is accelerating up this hill. And now I'm going to turn here. Oh, I hit the horn. I always hit the horn. Okay, I'm going to turn down here. I like this sign right here I wanted to show you. This is for all you pet owners. The sign says, "Please clean up after your pet." And I always want to hit that horn. Okay, back to the ride. Here we go. Well, I'm still seeing some leaves on the trees. Some of the trees have lost their leaves, pretty much. I think I was riding with my right turn signal on there, and I have to remember every time that it doesn't automatically shut off. You got to manually do that. I wish there was and I know a few others have mentioned this too, and I would like to see it, if there was an indicator right on the display telling you that your turn signal's on, whether it be left or right. That would be kind of neat. Okay, so I know some folks were saying, and it was kind of driving me crazy too, that when I had the key right here, the extra, I took off the second set of keys because you don't want to lose those as a spare, and then I still had the battery key on here along with the ignition key or the start key, and I figured, you know, I don't really need the battery key on there because I'm not taking the battery off right now, so I took that key off, and nice and quiet now. So yeah, the key isn't dangling around and making noise anymore. Just a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. 62 degrees. I'm a little overdressed maybe, but you know, when you're on the bike, it's always a little bit cooler than your temperature. So always make sure that you got a little extra on for that purpose. And I'm not going any particular place, I'm just riding around. I'm probably going to get on the road here with traffic coming up. Kind of a main road here, semi-main road. Alright, so we can ride in the bike lane. Maybe I'll just go a little bit along here. We'll see. I'm not going to go too crazy here. You know, I think a good speed. Whoa, look at the pumpkin. That's not good. In the bike lane, you hit that thing, you may slide right off your bike. I'm going to turn right here, back off. But if you go 25 in the bike lane, that's pretty good. I'm going to stay on the road here. The bike lane looks kind of icky there with all that crap in it. Gotta adjust my mirror here. It got hit a while ago and it's loose. I gotta tighten it up. It's moving around too easily. I can tell you the regen brake is definitely working. Lots of golfers out today. I'm not surprised. I'm not a golfer, but if I were and I was retired and able to do that and had the time to do it, then yeah. But I'd rather ride my new Lyric Graffiti X for sure, 100%. This is what I want to do retiring. I want to ride my electric bikes. I do not know why that car stopped there. It's not a stop. Unless they're looking for something or someone. They need to fix one of their brake lights. Left side, it's out. Just a perfect day for a ride. And not going crazy fast because we are in a neighborhood here. Like I say, we're kind of hanging on to the foliage, but not really. And I think I'm going to do a UE. I don't want to go into a... This is private property. That's a senior's place there. I'm going to turn left again. And the leaves are just all over the place. That's my turn there. This is what I wanted. Yeah, an indicator on the display would be nice for turn signals. To let you know that your turn signal is on, that you didn't forget it. Maybe in a future bike, they will add that. There's little things they can still do to improve the bikes a little bit more. But I'll tell you, they're getting better and better. Not just Lyric Graffiti X, but I say all the bikes are improving. Over the course of time, as we all ride them more and more, then I don't think that car even looked at me. And now I'm going to just friggin' go. There we go. This thing corners really nicely. It's smooth right around there, that bend. And the brakes work really nice, the regen braking. You just got to get used to how much space to leave, you know, to start hitting it, how much room you need. The more you ride it, the more comfortable you get. I'm used to riding the original Lyric Graffiti, and it had the brake was the thumb for the regen, and it was on the left. And I just got used to using it and how to use it. Got my anyway, yeah, it really is nice. It saves your brake pads and puts a little juice back, especially if you're going down hills, back in your battery. Give you a few more miles anyway. And we'll go this way. Right by the police station. Speed bump. Gotta get used to using those turn signals. Like I say, I don't want to have it stuck on. I'm actually gonna, now that I'm in a slower neighborhood, I'm gonna turn down the pedal assist a little bit. I'm gonna turn it right to 3. A little more subtle. Speed limit here is only 25 anyway. When you're on a residential street, 25 seems pretty quick too, right? So just takes a little bit to get going here. I am in off-road mode, in case you're wondering. You wouldn't get these kind of speeds in on-road mode. On-road would feel really sluggish and slow. I don't think you're going to want on-road. The only time I would use on-road mode would be if I'm on a bike trail and you can't get going more than 10 or maybe 15 miles per hour tops, and that's all you really should be riding. You know, some of the trails that you share here with pedestrians, there's just a lot of curves too in that, and you don't know what's coming up around the curve. You know, who's walking along there, or small children or whatever. You got to be careful for that. The only thing about turning it down to pedal assist 3 like I did is the takeoff is slow at intersections. But I can see why they have toned it down, you know, it is a safety thing, I think. And you know, I guess I would say about that is, I wish there was a control, like a switch, like a toggle switch, that would allow you to turn that off or on if you wanted quicker acceleration or slower, just like the on-road, off-road. That might be kind of cool, because sometimes you are in a situation where you need a quicker, or want a quicker acceleration, whether it be through a intersection, or, you know, at a stop sign or whatever, and or lights, and you want to get out of that situation or be right up with traffic. And I think the other situation where you might want quicker acceleration is if you're on a hill, like a really steep hill. But I don't know how this bike, I haven't tested it yet, and I'm going to in a future video for hill climbing. And my only thing that I'm worried about is, since the bike does have a slower acceleration, is it going to be still okay? I think it will be. I think it'll get up to speed. Even hill climbing, it'll just gain speed as it goes. But I wonder, on a really steep hill, if that's going to make any difference. But like I say, I'll do a hill test in the future here, and we'll see. I'm even going to pedal it one of these days. I just haven't done it yet, just to see what it's like. But I can tell you for sure this is not going to be a pedal bike, at least not for me. I didn't buy it to be a pedal bike, but I do like the fact that pedals are on there, and I'll check it out and see. But I'm not expecting to be able to pedal this, really. Like, let's face it, the fun and joy in this bike is throttling. 100%. I'm still in pedal assist 3, a little sluggish on the start, but it gets going, it accelerates. I don't think this bike is going to win any contests in getting 0 to 30 miles per hour overly quick. It's not one of those. But once it gets going, I always say 5 seconds. Give this bike 5 seconds and it's flying. It'll be flying or getting right up to speed. Like in the highest assist level 9. It is an absolute joy. I'll probably say this every time I ride it, to ride this bike. Just wonderful, awesome. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much for supporting us. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you would like to comment on this or any other video, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, keep your wheels on the road. See you later.